Now here at WION, we have been tracking all the developments coming in from the Russia-Ukraine front ever since the war began. We're nearly completing 2 years now of the war. Ukraine has been fighting Russia for 2 years to liberate its lands and drive Russia back. Row after row of trenches, anti-tank obstacles. Ukrainian forces have repeatedly tried to break through into the open country with little success. Our next report brings you more details on where things stand as of today. Take a look.
Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine began on the 24th of February 2022. Two years on, over 4 million people have been displaced. Another 6 million have left the country. Kiev has mobilized around 1 million soldiers. The cost of war is taking its toll. Not only military installments, but civil infrastructure, including health clinics and schools, have been targeted. When Moscow's 2022 offensive began, many predicted it could take as little as 3 days for Russian forces to take over Kiev. However, the West's constant aid kept the Russian forces at bay, at least till now. Even though their relationship might be close and the handshakes might have been firm, but 2 years into the war, Zelensky is having to roll up his sleeves during his trips to seek Western aid. It is highly uncertain whether the US will send further military aid in 2024, although the Senate has just approved a new aid package. In total, the US has allocated around $73 billion in military aid since February 2022. It roughly equals more than $3 billion per month. As of January 15, 2024, the European Union and its member states have committed a total of over $150 billion in aid. However, they have allocated just over $85 billion of this for specific purposes. The growing uncertainty over Ukraine aid points to larger ones over the campaign. The lack of decisive military gains for Ukraine in 2023 has produced deep divisions within the West. Having failed to achieve the objective of their 2023 counteroffensive, the Ukrainians are on the defensive and also experiencing significant casualties. This war of attrition is taking its toll on Kiev. On the other hand, Russia is purchasing drones from Iran and increasing amounts of artillery ammunition and some missiles from North Korea. The war is not only about troops, but also about the continued supply of weapons. To reduce its reliance on Western weapon deliveries, Ukraine has also increasingly been focusing on producing more of its own. These include the drones that it has been using in the Black Sea to decimate the Russian fleet. However, as Persians continue to be cast over Ukraine's ability to win the war by employing these measures alone. A glaring example of the West's uncertainty was witnessed at the recently concluded Munich Security Conference. 12 months ago, delegates radiated optimism about the prospects for Ukraine. The West vowed to back Kiev in its war with Russia for as long as it takes. That optimism has flipped into unremitting gloom this year. A clear indicator that the conflict is tilting in Moscow's favor and faith in Western support ebbing away. The 3-day gathering in Munich concluded this Sunday. It was marked by a recognition that the rhetoric of Western solidarity must now be translated urgently into action. In the latest Ukrainian forces have withdrawn from the eastern town of Avdiivka. This is being considered as Russia's biggest victory on the more than 1,000-kilometer long front line since the fall of Bakhmut in May last year. It is also being seen as another step towards securing Moscow's hold on the regional center of Donetsk. Russian forces have also been mounting attacks around villages in the southern Zaporizhia region. This is where Ukraine made some gains during its 2023 counteroffensive. Despite all these setbacks, Ukraine's outnumbered, outgunned, and ground-down troops continue to face the relentless Russian onslaught. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.